Imagine you're surrounded by a world of people chasing success. Some play fair, working hard and holding on to their principles, while others lie, manipulate, and crush anyone who stands in their way. Yet, at the top, who do you see? Who writes the rules? Who owns the world? It's the ruthless, the unapologetic, the ones who do not hesitate. Why is it that the world seems designed to favor those without morality? History screams the answer at us. Caesars, emperors, warlords, billionaires. The pattern repeats. The most ruthless rise. But this is not just chance. It's not a glitch in the system. It is the system. The illusion of morality and power. Now, to understand why this happens, we need to step into the mind of Nietzsche and confront one of the most unsettling truths about human nature. Power is not a reward for goodness, it is a prize for those who take it. We've been taught to believe in a comforting lie, that success is a reward for hard work, talent, and moral integrity. But history, business, and politics tell a different story. A darker, more honest story. Power does not reward those who deserve it. It rewards those who take it. History and politics. The ruthless rule. Consider the greatest rulers in history. Caesar, Alexander the Great, Napoleon. Caesar did not rise to power through honor. He betrayed the Senate. Napoleon did not build an empire by following the rules. He rewrote them. Alexander the Great did not conquer the world through diplomacy alone. He burned cities to the ground. Power is never about kindness. It is about control. So why do ruthless CEOs dominate industries? Because business is war, not charity. A CEO who prioritizes fairness over efficiency, loyalty over results, or ethics over expansion will be crushed by competitors who make the hard choices they refuse to. The mechanics of power. History's most powerful rulers were not the most ethical. They were the most strategic. They made promises they never intended to keep. They built alliances only to break them when it suited their goals. They understood power is not given, it is taken. Politics is not about justice, it is about influence. The ruthless know this. They dominate because they understand the game better than their honest counterparts. Why do corrupt politicians thrive? Because they understand the system, and they manipulate it. Morality as a tool of the weak. Morality is a weakness when the goal is domination. History proves this. The strongest, most enduring rulers were not defined by their morality, but by their ability to take what they wanted. Power is not given, it is seized. In fact, morality is a tool, not a universal truth. Nietzsche exposed this deception in his groundbreaking work, Beyond Good and Evil, arguing that morality is not an objective truth, but a social construct designed to serve the interests of different groups. Master morality versus slave morality. According to Nietzsche, the world divides into two moralities, master morality and slave morality. Master morality values strength, ambition, and self-overcoming. It is the morality of leaders, warriors, and creators. The strong define their own morality based on excellence, dominance, and greatness. Slave morality, on the other hand, values submission, obedience, and victimhood. It is the mindset of the ruled, those who, unable to rise above their conditions, create systems that glorify meekness and suffering. Slave morality teaches that strength is evil, ambition is selfish, power is corrupt. The will to power. The truth is, at the heart of Nietzsche's philosophy is the will to power, the fundamental force that drives all life. Human beings do not seek happiness, peace, or survival as their highest goal. They seek power, the ability to shape reality according to their own will. Power is not just political or physical. It is psychological, intellectual, and creative. The greatest minds in history, philosophers, artists, warriors, were not passive seekers of truth or justice. They were conquerors of reality, bending society and even morality to their will. Power through strategic ruthlessness. Success is rarely about fairness. It is about control, strategy, and the willingness to do what others won't. When you look at the most successful figures, whether they're politicians, business tycoons, or warriors, the common denominator is ruthlessness. They understand when to break the rules and when to follow them. Strategic ruthlessness is not about being cruel. It is about being effective, knowing when kindness is a weapon and when it is a weakness, knowing when to cut what holds you back and doing what must be done, even if it's uncomfortable. The price of power. Power is seductive, but it is dangerous. Ruthlessness secures power, but it doesn't guarantee longevity. The very force that elevates a ruler or a CEO can ultimately destroy them. Consider Julius Caesar, the target of his own success. His ambition, once his greatest asset, made him a target. In 44 BC, he was assassinated by those who once stood by his side. Napoleon Bonaparte, the man who conquered much of Europe, fell to his own hubris. His overextension and arrogance led to his downfall. The endgame of power. Now we must ask, if you rise, will you learn from history or fall like the rest? Will you master power or will it master you? True power comes with balance. Ruthlessness alone is not enough. It must be paired with wisdom. Strength without control leads to downfall. Mastering power. To truly master power, you must learn when to be ruthless, when to build alliances, when to evolve, and when to reject the lies of conventional morality. The question is, will you take what you want, or will you remain trapped in the system designed to keep you weak? Power does not reward morality. It rewards strength, ambition, and strategic thinking. It is a tool that can shape the world or destroy it. The real question is, will you master power or will it master you? If this message resonated with you, subscribe to the channel. Share it with those who need to hear the truth. Challenge yourself. Rise above.